Hey peeps, I'm Lance, host of Join the Journey Radio, and welcome to another wonderful episode of the World of Ted, where we explore how single Latter-day Saints can learn, live, and love truly enjoyable dating. So I got this article from LDS Living. It's from 2011, so it's a little old, but it's filled with lots of good stuff. Really, it seems to be. I don't think I've read all the way through it. Anywho, let's start this up and get this going so we can. It's basically you love these perspectives between men and women, right? So we're looking at A Man's Response to Dating Tips by Ryan Kuntz. And now check out this forward here. This is great. This is the part I've read. I haven't actually read the article, but I've read this part right here. So check this out. A recent dating tips from the opposite sex, and we actually talked about that in a previous episode of Ted. Attracted some criticism from the women who read it. Julia Lynn Fuller was concerned that the perspective is incredibly negative, and the negative is directed at girls. Well, I'm sorry, honey, but you women aren't perfect. Some of you might think you are, but you're not. So some of the criticism is due to the females. Now, of course, we all know. Those who want to be grounded in truth understand that much more of the criticism goes towards the men, but that's beside the point. Let's not, squabble over petty little details. Eleanor Clark explained, many men buy into the Hollywood ideal of beauty, and so that group of women in a ward that looks closest to that ideal is the group that gets asked out the most. They normally constitute the minority in a ward, and if every guy is asking them out, of course the guys will hear no more often. The majority of girls hardly get asked out, and perhaps may only have one date or less a year. So, if the menfolk would like to hear more yeses, they might need to reevaluate who they are asking out. Now, Eleanor, honey, I got news for you. It doesn't really have much to do with the Hollywood ideal, although the Hollywood ideal is reinforcing it. But what you're really seeing is the result of the natural man, right? The natural mindset. This is what happens when the natural man is responsible for decision making. Because the natural man is going to objectify women. The natural man is going to look at a woman and value a woman only for her physical appearance. So, if she's physically, sexually attractive, then that's what a natural man values in a woman. And that's all you're seeing here. You're seeing men who are allowing the natural man to dominate their decision making. And this is where the Hollywood ideal that you're citing in your comment comes from. It comes from producers and directors and actors who are all, there are all these people that are making this stuff. They're driven by the natural man. So it has less to do with the Hollywood ideal, although that is reinforcing it in the culture. But the real root of the problem is the natural mindset. Now, if more men were letting a covenant mindset dominate their decision making, then you would see more of, okay, we're going to search for who's willing to make and keep sacred covenant, because I actually value that more than someone who's physically attractive. You see the same thing, though, in women. Let's be fair. You see the same thing in women because the natural woman can dominate decision-making and dating. And when you get the natural woman dominating decisions in women, then you see these women have these princess mentality who want nothing less than an alpha male because they're the princess. They deserve nothing less than the Prince Charming hero. And, some guys get told no because they're not alpha male. I know I've had experiences with that, and I know a lot of other guys who've had experiences with it as well. So it goes both ways, honey. Let's be fair. It goes both ways. Let's see. Others insisted girls do not expect or care about expensive dates. Okay, whatever. I guess some do and some don't. I think that's the fairest statement that we can make. It seems some clarification is in order. Here's a response to the article and its comments from the perspective of another man. Okay, here we go.